of any 1v1s and any duels between him and another player. So I'm liking Zubimendi a lot. Great goal for Arsenal so far. One goal, but it was a great goal. But yeah, looking forward to see more from him. So yeah, we have Gavin Birch and Zubimendi in fifth place. Barry, who is your number 4 for the best defensive midfield in the Premier League?
Yeah, number 4 for me is the man from Brazil, number 39 for the Geordies, Bruno Guimaraes. I think he's been really, really consistent. He's been really good. Defensive breaking passes, um, stopping counter attacks, and I think probably over the last year, he's grown into a leadership position, which has now transitioned into him being the captain. Um, Last minute goals, critical goals from him as well, if we're being honest, in terms of his goal contribution. But then again, I think all round gameplay has been fantastic from Bruno Guimaraes. And yeah, because of that consistency as well, he has also been getting a good number of games for the Seleção, and I'm sure he's looking forward to possibly getting a place or getting a spot when Brazil uh, go for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. So for me, um, I don't think I need to say much. Bruno Guimaraes, yeah, Newcastle United captain.
Definitely. CB.
I hear you on that one with Bruno. My argument back to that though, Bari, is there is a holding midfielder on that team, and it is not Bruno. And he is also very, very good. And for me in the 4 spot, I have Sandro Tonali. The holding midfielder for Newcastle, still only 25 years old, has come in and played pretty much all of the minutes that he could so far this season for Newcastle. I just think when you come down to eye test holding, the word holding as a midfielder and what that actually means is have you guys watched Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
The scene when he ties the rope to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that is Tonali is that center guy, right? I think my only argument against Bruno really is like when I'm watching him in a game, he's in the opponent's 18 box versus Tonali's holding everything in the back and shadowing his center backs a little bit more as that holding guy. I think he's also just still has so much time to continue to develop at 25. Like he's got 7 years left to do it at the highest level now. But I'll list out the stats just because I'll stay consistent with actually saying them, even though I started out by calling it out as bad. 676 minutes so far this season. He's had 9 interceptions, 8 clearances, and 29 ball recoveries so far. For direct quick comparison to Bruno has only had 2 interceptions and 2 clearances so far on the season. So just in my head, just for the positional value, and I guess I could also preface this by telling everyone right now, I do not have Declan Rice on my list. And so that's why I've got a guy like Sandro Tonali in at this 4 spot.
And I think that's nice. I'm glad that both of you had the Newcastle guys. Barry, do you want to comment? Sorry about that.
Yeah, bro. CB, I hear you, but for me as well, sometimes I think I see Bruno and Tonali switch positions a lot. So honestly, I thought about it, but when I think about who probably does more of the dirty work, that's why I went for Bruno. Yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Yeah.
He's also got the C at the end of the day, that holding midfielder position. I feel like it's like, the Michael Carricks of the world, the Roy Keanes of the world, right? Like, obviously, I'm only going to name Manchester United players, but yeah, like it's another part that comes with that job, I think, that can be seen as this is that position's duty to have that man. Yeah.
And that's why I feel like this conversation is going to be very fluid and flexible because, when we say, the best defensive midfielder, we kind of limit ourselves to the 1-6 and that 4-3-3, but we do have that double pivot. It's not just one player that's going to be making all these defensive actions. I think it's that combination. Sometimes some of these teams do rely on 2 players working together like that. And, I don't have either of them on my list, but, I'm glad that you brought up both of them. I do like I like Bruno and Tonali, but the thing is, I just don't like Newcastle. So maybe that bias of mine made me forget to put them on my list. But definitely, they
Yeah.
deserve the shouts. They are two fantastic midfielders, and the reason why I don't like Newcastle is nothing big. It's just what they've done to Arsenal and past seasons when I needed wins or whatever. And they, how often James's Park can be. So that's the only reason why. So it's only respect. But at the end of the day, Bruno and Tonali are massive, massive, fantastic midfielders. The combination with the two of them and Joe Linton, one of the best midfields in the Premier League for sure. In my fourth spot, some people would definitely be upset with me. It's definitely going to be Rodri. And the reason why I put Rodri so low is just because of the lack of action in the last, 12 to 18 months. If we're gonna be, if when the question is who is not the all-time current, players, it's like the best ones right now. And injury is gonna affect your performance, and lack of minutes is gonna affect how well you can play. That lack of consistency cannot be good for such a top level player like Rodri. So unfortunately, I think it was his ACL he did, if I'm not wrong, and now he has a hamstring situation right now. Both of those injuries are gonna affect him, his consistency and his play. But overall, Rodri's a fantastic player.